Bonjour et bienvenue sur DarkOtaku pour la suite de Chaos and Deponia. La dernière fois on a eu beaucoup de bugs, mais cette fois-ci on y est, donc on va peut-être pouvoir y parler.
Welcome again.
Ah bah, on
Grab
peut
a
rien
bus.
dire.
Yes, I will.
Ah oui, c'est au père qu'on doit le dire. Il n'y a plus dans
Hey,
l'univers.
Dad. What is it now? Can't you see your...
J'y suis
I
arrivé.
did it. The menu at Chez Schlumpy is platypus free.
Took you long enough. Had to go looking for platypus eggs first, did you?
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, the very thought is absolutely hilarious. So will you let me reserve a table now?
No.
No.
No! There's more to a date than fine food and a grand view, Rufus.
No. As in, no?
Yes. You also need to impress the lady with your manners. This is an Elysian we're talking about, right?
I've got burns and blisters, 2 chilblains, and several platypus bites, and you say no?
What about a poem?
Got burns and blisters, that's no lie. You still want more? Don't make me cry.
Not for me. For the lady.
Nah, somehow I can't imagine that poem would please her.
I can see it now. The sunset is magically reflected in the champagne, making the sparkles light up her tresses of gold.
It's more like orangey.
Sparkle, sparkle,
Schlumpy
sparkle.
is serving dessert, and then I recite the poem.
You mean I recite the poem?
Yes, of course, you. Well, are you well versed in the lyrical arts?
Sure, well enough to tootle my own horn.
No reason to worry. I happen to be a master poet. I just have to read through a few more volumes of poetry until I find the right verses.
No, Dad, that'll take forever.
Patience is the most prominent feature of a romantic, Rufus. No poem, no table. Got it?
He'd better think again. I've been listening to that doddering old fool long enough. I'm going to solve this problem my own way, a la Rufus, with another truly brilliant move.
Alors, je sais avec quel
I
mot
know
j'impressionne
which
les
words
gars.
I'll use to impress Goal.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
Too late. Bad punzel, bad punzel. Ringle, wrangle, runzel.
You'd better let Daddy do this.
Tes cheveux sont des fleurs. Avec
Your
des
hair
jambes.
is like flowers without the stalks. Fallen angel, let's go for walks.
You'd better let Daddy.
Le vendeur de ferraille de Portafisco avec les filles
A
Angèle et
junk
Fesco.
dealer from Porto Fisco once met a nice girl in a disco. He said, "You have class." But she said, "I'll pass." She thought it too much of a risco.
Je parie que je peux
I
arriver
bet
sans
That's
problème.
it. Took you 3 days to find your way home, and 2 years until you had paid off what you owed me from the bet.
Je sais
I
pas
haven't-
remonter la moitié.
What else?
I'll take.
In the meantime,
Don't go.
forget that. Not even an 8.
Je sais qu'il y a un poète en dessous. Ça doit être lui la source.
Knock knock.
Who or what are you?
On m'appelle Rufus.
They call me Rufus.
I'm Crane, but everybody here calls me the poet.
Who
Ouais, c'est vrai
calls
que
you that?
j'ai dû
I
refaire
just
ça,
heard
donc
it
je
for the
lui ai jamais
first
parlé.
time.
You probably move in the wrong circles.
Oh yeah? If you mean
Comment?
those circles that don't include your ego, you're
J'ai dû
probably
refaire
right.
tout ce passage
That's
qui
what
était
I'm
devenu
talking
tout noir. Du coup, je dois tout recommencer pour lui parler.
Your place.
I've got every.
Donc ça, on avait
Do you
déjà
know-
vu.
I'm.
Hey, Seagull.
I see.
Reconnais tout de même que le capitaine Seagull a un mode de
But
vie
you've
plutôt
got
cool.
to admit that Captain Seagull has a cool lifestyle.
Useless and materialistic. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
Attends, tu me l'as refait, tu n'as pas besoin de rien de ce que le capitaine
What was
Seagull
that
a
again?
besoin.
You don't need any of the stuff that Captain Seagull needs?
Donc c'était ça qui
That's
faisait
what
que
I
je lui
said.
donnais les mots.
Huh.
Attends, tu me l'as refait, tu n'as pas besoin. Est-ce que je peux
Can
t'emprunter
I
quelque
borrow some of your things?
What else do you want?
truc T'es vraiment
You're
une épave.
such a pathetic wretch.
But I'm rich in spirit.
Isn't that the same?
Tu t'y
You
connais en
know
poésie,
quite
pas
a
vrai?
bit about poetry, don't you?
I'd be a lousy poet if I didn't.
Was that a yes or a no?
Please don't tell me you need my help with a poem.
I need your help with the poem.
No.
But it's for a lady. And,
Most importantly, it has to come from within you.
isn't it also important that it rhymes? You know, towards the end.
Not necessarily.
And the meter.
No matter. Just give it a try.
Alors on va essayer.
Bad punzel, bad punzel. Ringle, wrangle, runzel.
Not bad at all. It's original, it's bold, and it's got this certain, artistic opacity. Bravo! I think you're ready.
What? But, no.
Go get her.
I have the feeling he was only trying to get rid of me.
Ok, donc lui il n'a pas l'air d'être un bon poète. Toi t'as rien à dire maintenant que je t'ai piqué
Welcome again.
tes ornithorynques. Donc, quand
So,
tu auras le temps.
when you've got time, I'd really like
What?
you to recite
un
some
poète?
of your poetry.
Well, buckle up then. Here comes the classic now. I am here. There are you. Platypoo.
Wow. I suddenly feel so
Inspired? Elated? Moved?
sick.
Plus tard, mon
Grab a
gars.
Yes, I will.
Donc lui c'est dans... Est-ce qu'il y a toujours quelque chose avec lui?
Knock knock. I still...
No, there's a... Just give it a try.
Oh!
Here am I, there are you, Platypoo.
Say that again.
Here am I, there are you, Platypoo.
You can't be serious. That is truly atrocious. The very worst I've ever heard. I wasn't going to admit it, but you really need my help.
Will you give me lessons or something like that?
Heavens, no! I know a lost cause when I see one. There is only one thing that can possibly aid you. It's the oldest trick in the poet's book.
Drugs?
Ghost writing.
That's what I meant.
Here, take this bug.
What on earth for?
Stick it in your ear.
But it's still wiggling.
Don't be such a sissy. Stick it in your ear. Then I can whisper the right words to you during your date.
Cool. Like a secret agent.
Est-ce que j'ai une... Non, donc c'est dans ma tête directement. Bon, maintenant j'ai dégoûté le poète, du coup il va m'aider.
Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your...
I know
Don't...
too late.
Je suis peut-être pas très doué pour déployer mon écran, mais
I
j'ai
may
ça.
not be good at waxing eloquent, but I've got this.
What? Earwax?
A prompter. The poet will whisper the right words to me.
That poor wretch who lives below me? What could he possibly whisper to you? Must you really play the piano after midnight? Doesn't sound so romantic to me. But it doesn't matter. I found just the right poem.
I'll do it my way.
Oh, the kid wants to stand on his own 2 feet. Almost. As you like it. Why not? I am going to reserve that table. And you take this.
What is it?
It's the invitation for goal. According to all the rules of etiquette, when she reads this, she will most certainly show up for our date.
My date, you mean?
J'ai l'impression qu'il va me la piquer.
But first, let me give you a few more hints. From father to son.
Wow, that was pretty moving. He even let me borrow a suit. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all.
Invitation pour Lady Gaul.
What have you got this time?
Well, what do you think? This is an official invitation to a romantic dinner.
Oh, really? This invitation actually meets all the rules of etiquette. Bravo, Rufus. Apparently, I was completely wrong about you. Wait for me later in the old town, all right? I'm looking forward to being able to lay aside a few more prejudices against you and Deponia.
Lay aside certainly sounds great.
Oh, Rufus.
Bon, on dirait que ça marche.
Why didn't she show up?
Elle va poser un lapin.
I might have guessed that Dad doesn't know the first thing about women. With his terrific tips, it's a miracle that I exist at all. Romance and flowers, my ass. I'm gonna let him have it. Dad? What's been going on here? Flowers? Champagne? That louse! If this is what it looks like, the old philanderer might as well start digging the grave for his burial at sea. Right.
Il y a un mémo.
What's this? I need a radio. Why would the old fart need a radio? Unless... Oh, I don't believe it. First he steals my date, and then my brilliant idea with the prompter. That miserable old dirtbag.
Mais je crois que j'ai une idée. Je prends le mot, je lui prends sa radio, il pourra plus le faire, et je la donne à l'autre ornithorynque. Le débile d'ornithorynque.
What is it?
I found something! One last
No!
little
Don't say it!
memo.
I
Donc, ça veut dire...
need a radio. Are you dictating these memos to him?
Don't change the subject, just give me the radio. Why do you have to do this anyway?
I won't say.
Do I have to get a memo that says I need secrets?
Oh, stock market news.
Oh, come on, Crane.
Et du coup, maintenant, il a plus que cette petite canne, cette bouteille et ça. Mais si je lui disais que le capitaine a des bouteilles, ça devrait l'intéresser, non?
If that doesn't
Oh, le
beat
salaud.
all. Stealing my date from right under my nose! Your own son!
Excuse me? You're Rufus's father?
He seems to think that, but I'm not.
That is totally... Oh,
I took him in when I was still mayor of Kuvak. We found him in the garbage, kicking and screaming. He's a trash baby.
Oh, c'est
that isn't
possible.
true!
Examine your feelings, Rufus. I am not your father.
Now you tell me? Have you no decency?
Donc ça veut dire que son
Look who's
père,
talking.
son vrai père est à
Oh,
Deponia.
you don't understand. This guy has...
Has what? Standing? Style? A clean suit. You see, unlike you, the captain knows how to treat a lady.
But...
You heard the lady. Do I really need to call an attendant and have you removed by force, kicking and screaming, just like the trash baby that you are?
Donc ça veut dire que le vrai père de
I'll
Rufus est
get
sur
you for
Elysium,
this.
qu'ils ont jeté
Has
leur
the wind changed?
deuxième
Something
fils.
smells a bit off.
Just an
Gardez
insignificant
Clétus.
little breeze, dear, that's all.
C'est possible du coup.
All right, so I farted. But that doesn't make him better than me. I am so gonna rain on his parade. I will teach him a lesson so tough that it was dropped from the curriculum of the School of Hard Knocks.
Et du coup, là on a toujours Zaroff. Tiens.
Hey, you know about poetry, right?
Sure thing. One of my platypus poems even made it to page 3 of the Platypus Daily.
I see I've come to the right place. Here.
What's this? Radio?
Oh yeah, you'll need it. It's a romantic matter.
Platypus romance or human romance?
Shh, it's starting.
I have prepared something very special for you. The icing on the cake. A poem in your honor.
On va rire.
Okay, here we go. The poem.
Pardon me?
The poem.
Go ahead. That was your cue.
Oh, I've got just the thing.
Give it your all.
You're cuter than a platypus. You look just like a platypus? Uh-oh. Oh, yuck. What? Hey! What the?
Oh.
Wait!
You were right, Rufus. Seagull is an idiot. It was very noble of you to try and warn me about him. Thank you.
Ouh. Second base et third base.
I owe you an apology, Rufus. Your foster father may act all sophisticated, but in reality, he is nothing but a sub-illuminated cerebral pygmy.
Yeah, just without the stripes.
So, what's next on our agenda?
Oh, well, since you seem to be at one with yourself once again, I suppose we could go ahead with the surgery.
I feel a twinge of regret. I feel so much brighter without my boorish and starry-eyed parts.
I could get used to the thought of dating 3 goals.
What exactly makes you think this might constitute an adequate contribution to our conversation?
What? It's just that I like every aspect of you, baby.
We had better get on with that surgery. Hand me the cartridges, I'll go on ahead. Meet me in Doc's lab.
Ok. Par contre, ils lui ont vraiment fait
She's
des
into
seins
me.
qui gigotent, quoi, quand elle bouge.
What's going on here? Janosch?
I must listen and find out what is going on in there.
Why? What is it that's going on in there? And what are you doing here anyway?
We are putting your concept into practice. What do you think?
My concept?
Yes, you were completely right, of course. You cannot start a revolution by just sitting around doing nothing. Therefore, we are going to actively snatch the cartridges.
Whoa, wait a minute! Those cartridges contain the mind of my girlfriend.
Girlfriend, in your dreams, first off, Girl is a functionary of the resistance. So, of course she's going to sacrifice herself for the good cause.
Oh, les salauds.
Sacrifice? Are you totally out of your mind?
Unfortunately, another organization has become aware of the Ascension's Codex, or could I say, an organization.
What? Do you mean Donna?
Precisely. The unorganized crime has held up in Doc's lab. They took Doc and Girl hostage and are trying to extort free passage. But the revolution doesn't take kindly to extortion. As soon as the clock strikes the full hour, we will system the premises. Actually,
Oh là là.
there left us disturbing. Liebold and I will hold this position.
What? But that's completely insane. So it is. I know these people. They'll stop at nothing. You're just gonna get yourselves killed.
Or me, as it is.
Such is the fate of the freedom fighter, always ready to die for the good cause.
Please, don't act just yet. Maybe I can think of something.
On va peut-être parler d'abord à Liebold.
Hello, Liebold.
Hey, Rufus.
How's the siege going?
Could be better.
Not much going on, huh?
There is that. And we're out of peanut flips.
On a un cours de curling.
Hello, Garliff.
Hey, Rufus. Death to the Organon.
The Organon? Well, I thought you were fighting here against unorganized crime.
You, have to see it in context. There is a connection. You just have to follow the leads and tie the ends together.
Speaking of which, your shoelaces are untied.
I know. I just can't get the loops right.
No more questions.
And? What about it? I thought you were going to try something. If you don't come up with something right now, we'll have to storm Doc's office.
No. Whatever you do, don't... I'll think of something.
All right, then. To show us what besides you must...
Hello, Liebold.
Hey,
How's the siege?
could be better.
Not much.
There is that. And
J'ai plus rien dans l'inventaire.
Wenzel always used to dress up as arsonist Cujo Cunning. Even he looked more dangerous than Janosch and his bunch, although his cloak did burn really well. Wenzel always used to dress up, even although...
Peut-être que je repars à
Hello,
Gareth.
Garliff.
Death.
Whatever. Hello, Garliff.
Death.
Whatever. Hello, Lee.
hey, Rufus.
How's the siege?
Could be better.
Not much.
There is that. And
Of course, but then I'd miss...
Si je vais directement par la porte, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
What will you do?
What else? I'm going in.
But the place is crawling with unorganized criminals.
I can handle them. Hey, open up. It's me, Rufus.
Yes?
Yoo-hoo. Can I come in for a moment?
That won't work. You can use the portal soon, but first, you have to do something for me. Here.
Quoi?
What's this? Another remote? Yes, it's Leibold's. It seems to be an older model, but hey, I know how to use a remote. Yeah, of course you do. Leibold is the fat one, right? I'm only asking because I haven't seen an implant. You can do it. When you're finished, you can use the portal. Then I'll explain everything.
Huh?
What portal? Trust me, and not a word to Janosch. What was that?
Télécommande de Leibold.
Huh. I wonder what all these buttons do. I'll just push the biggest one. And zap! Oh, look at me. I completed an important mission. Yeah, any monkey could have done that. This sucks. What the?
Hello?
And
Hungry.
No.
Tired?
Now,
What the?
there you are at last. What took you so long? Just because you're from the past doesn't mean there's no need to hurry. Huh? What's going on here? Is that you, Cletus? Don't be silly. I'm your future self, of course. These portals are space-time curvatures, and this is the future.
Da, 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 da.
They call him Rufus. Hey, that's my
Putain, il y en a
jingle.
deux maintenant.
Not anymore. I'm more up-to-date, wiser, and way cooler than you. Is that so?
Même moi, j'ai l'air bien plus jeune que toi.
But I look much younger than you do. What? You rotten baby-faced... Oh, I would love to give you the spanking you deserve, but I guess I can't because I'm already too senile for that. Man, you're such a wimp. There's no way you can be me from the future. I only said that in order to prevent a time paradox. Anybody could say that. You just don't know the first thing about time travel. Yes, I do. No, you don't.
Mais je ne suis pas aussi
But I'm
moche
not
que
as
toi.
ugly as you are. Not true. Not true. You're even uglier than me. So there. Ha! You just gave yourself away. I know I would have thought of a much cooler reply. I actually did. I only said that in... Oh, yeah. You just don't know. Yes, I do know you.
On voit du futur, mais c'est quoi cette
You
connerie?
don't get it, do you? Was I really that dense back then?
Tu ferais mieux de laisser tomber
You
avec
might
le
as well
puce.
give up, Cletus. I'm not Cletus. I come from the future, you obsolete model. You're calling me an obsolete model? Yup, because that's what you are, stupid.
Je veux une
I have
preuve.
proof. All right. Anything to make you shut up. A simple test will show for you exactly. So, what am I thinking of right?
Alors, on va...
No, wait. I remember now. You're thinking of Zeeble-Zooble. Ha! Missed it by a mile, you clown. Zeeble-Zooble. That doesn't even make sense. You're an imposter. I knew that right away. No, I'm not. I had to say that, so I wouldn't create... Just admit that. Why? What? Well, Hey, future. There you are. I told you. Can we finally get going? You need to go in there and rescue... So she's really in there? Is she all right? Don't panic. Wink and nod have been put out of action. What? You overwhelmed them both all by yourself? That was nothing. Looks like you're really me after all. How did you pull that off? You'll soon figure it out yourself.
Tu le sauras bien à 7 heures.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna take care of the rebels. Whoa, is that really a gun? No, it's a banana peeler. Of course it's a gun. Can I try it? Not
C'est
now.
pas
You're headed
moi,
to the
c'est
lab.
Cletus.
You need to free goal, remember?
Et pourquoi tu n'irais pas sauver Ball
Well, why
pendant que
don't
je me
you
charge des
go
rebelles?
rescue goal and I take care of the rebels? No, can we fast forward this bit? Just trust me. You already did it earlier. So if you had done it right away, it would already have happened again over there. Oh, yeah. It's totally logical. I grasped it the first time. Oh, yeah? Sure, me too.
Et pourquoi est-ce que tu ne le fais pas tout simplement
You know
par
what?
toi-même?
Why don't you simply do it yourself? Because I need to hold the fort here. And why can't I hold the fort? Because I've got the gun.
Mais moi je veux le
But I want
plan!
the gun! We can't do that. When I was you, I also didn't get the gun until later. We need to do everything just the same way as before.
M'en fous, je veux le
I don't
flingue.
care. I want the gun. Why won't you get it? If I let you have the gun now, it would alter that I would dissolve, and we would have to start over from.
Arrête de te la jouer perso et donne-moi
Stop
ce
being so
flingue.
selfish and give me that gun, will ya? If anyone is selfish here, it's you. Or have you rescued Goal already? If I had a gun, I'd do it in a jiffy. Well, I did it with my.
Si j'avais pas eu mon flingue tout de suite, je ne
If
serais
I
pas
don't get, you
ici.
can have it as soon as.
Bon, eh ben, je vais aller me
Oh,
secourir
well,
Gros,
I'm
là.
sure I'll do it way cooler than you did, and she'll end up being much freer than she did with you. Please do it just as cool as I did, or I'm gonna dissolve. And that is really painful, you know? Rufus! Yeah, I know. But afterwards, I'll get the gun, right? Yes, sure! Through the portal? Yeah, okay. And hurry! The clock's about to strike the hour here, and then the rebels will storm the office. Blah, blah, blah. God, what an idiot. Oh.
Ok, c'est pas bon ça.
Doc! Goal! You're alive!
What's going on? Rufus, what are you doing?
Just chilling.
Killing? Bite out his eyes!
That might not be necessary this time, boss. It's Rufus. He's one of us. What were you doing in Doc's asbestos cabinet?
I, needed some asbestos and accidentally got myself locked up.
Really? You gotta be careful. I lost
Eh.
2 ants that way. But I'm glad you're here. We're trapped here. Some weird extremists are after our ascension codes.
Your ascension codes?
We were just about to add them to our corporate inventory. That's why we have this crowbar. If they don't leave soon, we'll be forced to shoot our way out.
Shoot them all! Tabula rasa!
Wait! I've got a plan.
Get on with it then. Wink's trigger finger is getting all itchy. Blasted nickel allergy.
Bon, bah, je vais m'arrêter là. Je vais sauvegarder. N'hésitez pas à vous abonner, à mettre un j'aime, à commenter cette vidéo et à la partager. Et je vous dis à la prochaine sur DarkOtaku Gaming. C'était Devil, à plus.